Welcome to a Living Word moment. There was a woman one day at a well getting water, and Jesus came up to her and asked for some water. She was totally startled and surprised that Jesus would ask her, a Samaritan woman, for water. But you see, Jesus has no racism, and he has no bias in his heart, and neither should we. You see, this was an encountering moment. In fact, a living word moment. It was a living water moment. Now, you can find this story in John chapter 4. Now, don't miss this, because when Jesus asks you something, it is to give or take you somewhere. Here, Jesus wanted this lady to get beyond herself and only what she knew. Her little world of being a Samaritan and a woman just was hindering her. Jesus told her, if you knew what God had for you, you would be asking me for living water. She said, what? What are you talking about, man? She looked at Jesus and said, you don't even have a bucket. You see, we must not limit Jesus to only to what we know, because he knows a whole lot more. In fact, he knows more than we can even imagine or even think. Jesus said to her, everyone else that drinks this water will thirst again. They will be continually asking for water. But whoever drinks the water I give, that water will become like a perpetual spring within those that drink it. And it will water them forever with eternal life. She said then, give me some of that water. What does water do? Water quenches our thirst. It will quench even our thirsty souls. It can cleanse and wash away dirt, grime, stains, and filth. Today, there is a lot of unrest. We've seen a lot of abuse of power, and abuse of rights, and abuse of action, and abuse of reactions. We've seen violence and filth, uncontrolled hatred and anger. And I want to tell you what's at the root of it all. At the root of it all is sin. Now, my question is, can we ask for or find the living water? Can we ask and find the life-giving water? A water that will cleanse. A water that will fill the empty soul, the heart, the mind, the will. Can we find that water that will help the people that are hurting and heal the pain that people are feeling and having right now? You see, I think so. Because Jesus said, the water I give becomes a perpetual spring within them, watering them forever. Hey, that water is for right now, for tomorrow, and the next day, and the next day, and the next day. Hey, that water's forever. Because he says it's a water that comes to you that's forever with eternal life. Now, that's just not life, but eternal life. The life that God gives. The life that has purpose. The life that comes with a plan. A life that is worth living and worth sharing. So there it is. We all need to drink the water that Jesus is giving. So my question is, will you drink? Because Jesus said, the person who believes in me shall never thirst. Hey, That's living water for you today. That's living water that can become a living word moment. So receive it and drink it. Thanks for being a part of a living word moment today.